Hello and welcome to the Dead End Honk and You'll Explode. My name is Crispy Steels and today I'll be talking about Crossout. Crossout is a free-to-play post-apocalyptic vehicle combat game in which you build your own car and then shoot motherfuckers to pieces with said car. Motherfuckers being either AI or real players. I personally love vehicle combat in Battlefield, PlanetSide and Forza, so this is the perfect game for me, right? Well, as I've previously mentioned, I'm a big fan of grinding. It might be because of a deep hatred of myself, my inherent lack of skill or talent when it comes to video games, or because I'm a closet homosexual. Grinding is a big part of Crossout. Leveling is slow, parts are more expensive than putting a kid through college, and crafting is slower than trying to guide an elderly person up a flight of stairs. If you've ever played one of those free-to-play mobile games where you start with a shitty town and then you upgrade, which at first the upgrading is pretty fast, but eventually it becomes debilitatingly slow once you've started to enjoy the game. If you've ever played one of those games, then you know exactly what crafting as Crossout is like. The most redeeming quality of Crossout is its combat. It's fun, exciting, and really makes me feel like a little kid again. It's very satisfying to blow someone's car to literal pieces with your 3 front-mounted shotguns while ramming them with massive spikes that are attached to your bumper, or blowing their tires off with an anti-air artillery gun that has no place in the middle of a battlefield, yet somehow you've managed to fit on the roof of your car. Building your own vehicle is fun. You can let your creative juices flow and build something completely ludicrous, like a 20 feet long truck with 5 guns, 6 wheels and a radar dish, or you can be boring and build a car and arm it as you so please. There's something for everyone when it comes to building in Crossout. You can build a small, agile, light car that focuses on speed, put a few shotguns on it along with some spikes and try to get up close and personal. Or you can go for a large, heavy and slow car that's more durable and try to pick your opponents off from further away. I can go on, but I think I've made my point. Your options are limitless when it comes to crafting and building. The way matchmaking for PvP battles works is as follows. Your vehicle gets a rating depending on the quality of parts you use and the type of weapons you're armed with. When you go to play a PvP game, you get matched with opponents with equal ratings. This makes it so that you don't get smashed by little Ryan from Portland, Oregon, who stole his mum's credit card to buy every single Crossout pack he could find, eventually bankrupting his mother and making his family homeless. But fuck that, Ryan has a fucking tank with fucking flamethrowers. Getting back on point, the rating system makes combat feel balanced and fair. Strategy, like going for a complete 180 wham-bam titty slam bum rush or flanking your opponent into the Shadow Realm is very important, unless your name is Ryan. Teamplay also plays a big role. I've found in the 15 hours that I've played that people tend to stick together in one big group. Now I don't know about you, but driving my measly 4x4 into a clusterfuck of cars without any backup doesn't sound like a solid plan to me. It's also because my name isn't Ryan. Team play is obviously hard in a casual free-to-play game that has no form of voice comms, only a chat that's filled with Russians 90% of the time. The reason I'm going on about team play so much is because it's what really defines the PvP matches. You have 2 options. Either you avoid the big clusterfuck of enemies in the middle and go for a solo stealth mission to capture the enemy base, or you go balls to the wall, guns blazing to the gates of hell. For a game that's praised for its depth, I expect there to be more than 2 playstyles. If this is depth, then I'll drown myself in a puddle tomorrow. There's also raids against AI, but I found them so mind-numbingly boring and bland that I don't even feel like it's worth talking about. The AI is atrocious, the raid missions are all the same thing on different maps. Defend this, retrieve this, kill him, fuck you. I'm not going to let this affect how I feel about the game, however, because I don't think it's an essential part of the game. You can choose not to do raids and you won't really be worse off than people who do them. There's the odd weekly challenges and or daily objectives that'll tell you to complete a certain number of raids, but these challenges and objectives are optional. Overall, it's just about what I expected it to be. A good concept ruined by the fact that it's a free-to-play game that needs to make money somehow. My advice to any developer with a good idea, put a price tag on your game and limit the amount of microtransactions. I'd pay for this game, so would many others. Take Ryan for example. Ryan would pay for this game. He already has in fact. Remove the ridiculous price tags on packs and just make them unlockable upgrades. No game is better off being a free-to-play. It's been proven time and time again. I really don't know why I keep playing mediocre free-to-play Steam games for hours on end and continuously tell myself that I enjoy playing them. I might be delusional, or I might be looking for the right motivation to finally jump off the nearest bridge. Either way, I play them and I review them so you don't have to put in the time and energy to draw your own conclusions and form your own opinions. Now to close this video off, I don't have anything against this game. It looks okay, the gameplay is okay, mechanics are okay. Overall, it's just an okay game, which is why I said mediocre free-to-play Steam games, because just like Finishing Planet, this is not, it's not great, but it's not bad either. It's mediocre. And that's all you should expect from a free-to-play game, really. I mean, you're not paying anything for it. It's just like going into a restaurant and asking for a free meal. You expect something amazing? I mean, if you do, you're delusional. Just like me, I'm also delusional. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been Christy Steels. You've been watching The Dead End, and see you on the flip side.